Hello and welcome to Wotton Auction Rooms. I'd like, if I may, just to take a few moments to talk you through just some of the fantastic results we had in our recent July auction. So the market for fine antique and of course fine quality contemporary jewellery has frankly never been better or more buoyant than it is today. The top result of our July sale is a testament to that. This stunning antique yellow metal and garnet lime bracelet was one of the hottest contended pieces in this sale. Unsurprisingly, looking at the quality of it and frankly its sheer beauty of design, contained in its bespoke Hunt and Roskell case, jewellers and goldsmiths to the Queen and other members of the royal family. It went on a fair way beyond estimate with a lot of competitive bidding from clients here in the room and internationally online, eventually stopping at £9,400 hammer price. As the sun shone for at least a few days anyway in July, we were delighted to be instructed to sell this impressive private North Cotswold estate collection of garden ornaments, stoneware, troughs, planters, urns. Really the most important and frankly impressive private collection of this sort of thing that I've certainly seen in 15 or 18 years of doing this weird and wonderful job. A highlight of this incredible collection was this monumental pair of urns on plinth bases, which went on to sell for an impressive £3,700. The collection in total raised over £40,000 of hammer price. Another frankly monumental result from this equally monumental collection was an impressive £2,900 achieved for this glorious natural stone Cotswold cider press wheel. This little fellow here is as scarce as he is curious, really. A character of a little YZ bird, carved amber, nut and bakelite based ashtray come collectible figure. A really rather rare survivor of the early Edwardian period. We had bids principally in Qatar and Kuwait, all coming through the rostrum here in Wotton-under-Edge, which saw him ultimately sell for an impressive £2,200. Another bird that took flight in our July sale was this wonderfully carved weathered oak figure of a standing barn owl, with provenance taking him back to the local Gloucestershire Centre for birds of prey nationally. Two private clients rightly fell in love with our fellow here, and he sort of soared off, ultimately fetching £1,700, so considerably more than estimate. A spot more local interest now with Peter Brown's beautiful study of Walcott Street in Bath, something which I'm sure many of us recognise instantly. This scene dating from 2010 proves that it isn't just period pieces that fetch the money at auction today. A recent modern piece, it went on to sell for £1,600 with us a few days ago here in Wotton-under-Edge. Staying with the fine art department now, in a wonderfully varied section it was too in our July auction, with pieces ranging from 500 years old or so up to almost the present day. We had 5 only sort of small scale works by the celebrated artist Doyley John, or to use his full name, Cecil Rochford Doyley John, rather impressive. And anyway, each of them only about yay sort of big, very unscientific there, but they went on to total an impressive £5,000 or more for the little collection in total. So some very strong prizes for the artist's work here in Gloucestershire in recent weeks. And finally, the architectural salvage and reclamation side of the market perhaps isn't what everyone naturally thinks of when they think of the fine art and antique auction house, but actually it's one of our most prominent and most important departments here. If you just take this beautiful Georgian carved pine fire surround, for example, it's almost something that many of you may overlook in a property when thinking about the sort of art and antiques that may be worth money inside, but it sold with us here beautifully a week or so ago and it fetched £1,000. So it just goes to show it's always worth considering these things as well.